Welcome to lesson number 2 as part of this course. Now, in this lesson, what we're going to talk about mainly is design. Now, on our Kanban board of what we made in Notion, we have 3 design elements that we can work on. They are logo design, brand, and web layout. Now, what we're going to do is expand that a little bit more into 5 elements. Now, what are those 5 that we're going to expand it into? The first one we're going to expand it into is mood. Now, at the moment, we know it's going to be a modern and clean website, but what does that actually mean? Is my version of modern and clean the same as what the client's is? We need to find that one out before we work on anything else. Secondly, what we're going to work on is colors. So we're going to make a color scheme. How do we pick colors based on the assets, based on the mood board that we've kind of worked on as well. So we'll talk about how to work with colors. Thirdly, what we're going to talk about is type treatment. So what is the fonts of the site? How should they look? Should they be certain sizes? We'll work all of this stuff out as well. And once we've worked on those 3, the mood, the colors, and the type, we can start to think about the logo. And then once we've got all of these things together, we can work on the layout of the website. And eventually what we'll do is we'll take that layout and turn it into a real website, of course. Now, there are 3 things we need to think about as part of this. Now, we are going to approve off every part of the steps here, but usually if we worked with a real client, this wouldn't be the case. Usually, we would send the mood to the client for approval, and once they've approved or had any revisions, then they would sign it off and we'd work on the next step. But for this, we're just going to do it really quickly. We're going to assume that Aria signs this off and we don't have any problems, but this usually isn't the case. So for this, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the whole process step by step, but usually we'd put things in the place. We'd email over, hey, is this the mood board that you like? Hey, is this the colors that you like? Hey, is this the type that you like? And so on. So what we're going to do next is we're going to update our Kanban board to make sure we've got these 5 elements in here. At the moment, we just got 3. We need to make it 5. So we're going to go back over here. So back on my laptop, I'm in Notion, back on my Aria Oslo project, and in my progress, I've got a to-do, I've got logo design, brand, and web layout. What I just talked about is I wanted to expand that a little bit more. Brand kind of feels too big. I kind of want to change that into 3 different things. So I'm actually just going to get rid of brand completely for now. So I've just clicked these 3 dots and delete, and it's gone. And what we're going to do instead is add some new things. We're going to add in mood, we're going to add in colors, and we're going to add in type. And I'm going to place this in the order that we're going to do things in. So mood is the first thing, colors is next, type is next, logo, web layout, and then the coding of the site. So this is the kind of order that what I'm going to do my to-do list in. Then the first thing, of course, what we're going to work on is mood. So I'm going to move my mood into in progress. And the next video, what we're going to talk about is how we go about making a mood board.